Ceann Comhairle. Taoiseach, the Economic Management Council is obviously the most powerful subcommittee of government, being made up of Taoiseach, Taoiseach, that's Prime Minister, Deputy Prime Minister, Minister for Finance and Public Expenditure. Can I ask you, does that committee have a role in industrial relations policy? And was it Economic Management Council policy that the Minister for Public Expenditure should threaten public sector workers with a 7% cut across the board if they rejected the Croke Park 2 proposals? And can I ask you now, Taoiseach, in view of the fact that in the last hour the SIPTU workers have rejected the Croke Park proposals by 54% to 46%, will the Economic Management Council have a role now, and will it and the government respect that vote? And will you declare now that you will not in any sense attempt to victimise nurses, teachers, public sector workers of all characters, and that it would be absolutely reprehensible if you were to take the line that was outlined by the Minister for Public Expenditure? Will you agree that that rejection by public sector workers, which is now inevitable, it will be defeated tomorrow, is because Croke Park 2 was an attack on workers' allowances, overtime entitlements,
Sorry, Deputy,
and this would decimate their income.
Of a pay-related,
yes, it would decimate their income and is a critical part of their pay. Let aside the propaganda of your government about non-core pay not being touched. Can I ask you finally, Taoiseach, will the Economic Management Council and government now recognise, finally, as a result of this rejection by SIPTU and public sector workers of these Croke Park proposals, that austerity has run its course, that it's a disaster for workers, for society, that people are weary of the cuts? The thousands on the streets against the property tax on Saturday is further evidence of that. And will you now have an emergency meeting of the Economic Management Council to overturn this disastrous policy, which even the former boss of the IMF in Ireland has disowned as a disaster?